Hey folks, please enjoy this clip from our show, which you can find every single day at 4 p.m. Eastern exclusively on Rumble. We've been doing the best shows we've ever done, completely free of censorship and on a platform that actually supports us. You can also support us on Locals, where you can access a ton of exclusive content, movie riffs, as well as an archive of over 1,000 full episodes going back as far as 7 years. We've also teamed up with Merch Engine to bring you a new lineup of really awesome quality shirts, hoodies, and now even hats. So come check out our untethered, uncensored show on Rumble every single weekday at 4 p.m. Eastern. You stupid idiots.
You see who's back? Talking politics? Now I want to point something out here. Well, let's play the clip first.
Dad, and some of you know him in here. A chain-smoking Korean War era veteran.
His Walls' wreck, Ventura. He endorsed Walls in his recent run for governor. Governor Ventura, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm really eager to hear your take on this because you are a former...
Now I want you to keep in mind, this Jesse Ventura and Alex Jones both used to say a lot of the same things. They agreed on many of the things, some of the stuff that Alex Jones gets in trouble for. Alex Jones is not allowed on mainstream media at all. Jesse Ventura, however, is welcome back to CNN only because now he's playing the game.
Oh, of course.
You gotta get vaccinated.
What?
He was... I always just thought of Jesse Ventura as the History Channel's Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Like
soft kill poisons.
And then he went from that to like, get a vax.
He's in the Baja now. Okay, have you know.
He went from I'm just asking questions to
can everyone please stop asking questions?
That's exactly. Good point.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Remember when he was screaming? This is the same guy who was screaming about the heart machine.
Yes.
To their faces at the plate.
That was my favorite episode because he's like,
why am I, a governor, not allowed in there?
and they're like pointing out, sir, you're not even governor of this state.
Yeah.
It's not even like it's not like Harp is in Minnesota. He went all the way to like Alaska and was like,
as a governor, why am I not allowed in there?
They're like, you're not the governor though. You're not even the governor.
SEAL, you served in Vietnam, and I have to ask you what you think of this attack from the Trump band's ticket on Governor Walz's military service.
Well, I'd like to say Orange Man bad. That's how I get on TV.
Okay. I like that Mercer's been doing the Jesse Ventura impression for as long as I've known him. And I love that he's incorporated the head shake now that he shakes more.
He does shake.
He does.
He's a shaky boy.
Yeah.
Well, Laura, I'll tell you what I think. I think it's shameful.
I think wrestlers should have a union.
Yeah, like suing Chris Kyle's wife. Shameful, right?
To be fair, and winning.
He won.
Turned out Chris Kyle was a fucking liar.
No, he was a liar.
Turns out he was a chronic liar.
I think it's shameful that a veteran would attack another veteran.
Why? Veterans make fun of each other all the fucking time.
Also, I think it's shameful that veterans.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. I'm sorry. I was done. I should have put a period there.
Governor Walz served honorably for 24 years in the National Guard.
Well, good for him. He's still not getting my plane seat.
Bro, I remember having such reverence, seeing like somebody in camo in like 2004.
That was a Janet Jackson concert, and she was dancing.
No, but like when you saw people, you'd be like, "Oh shit, I'll give up my seat. That's fine. Yeah, thank you for your service and all that. Like, let me buy that guy a beer. Thank you for your service." I have such contempt for veterans now. Like, it's not even. I've gone from like I don't give a shit about you being a veteran. I've gone full to the other side where I'm like, ew, you're a fucking veteran? Get out of here, baby killing.
Talking to you, Semper.
I've full Jane Fonda pilled. Jane Fonda pilled,
Yeah,
bro.
you're a fucking baby killer. I want to sit on a fucking North Vietnamese tank and give you all the finger.
20 years you are eligible to retire at any time you deem necessary. They talk about him.
It just so happens that he deemed it necessary like 6 months before he was supposed to actually see combat.
Come on, man. He completely ducked it.
His deployment. Well, maybe Mr.
It's not even that. Like, Jesse, why don't you comment on the fact that he said he did deploy and he did go?
The problem is he lied that he went. It's not that he didn't go. I actually would respect him more if he didn't go. But he didn't go and then lied that he did go.
should ask the real question.
I just remember walking past the recruiters in high school and being like, "Are you ready to serve your country, son?" And being like, "No." Just walking away like, "Oh, fuck no, dude." Get
By
out
the
of
way,
my face.
you like how they're calling him coach, and the high school came out and said he was never a head coach, he was an assistant coach? Did you see that one? That's another one that's hilarious.
Well, offensive coordinator didn't have the same ring to it.
I would love Jesse Ventura to run his fucking campaign.
What is the National Guard doing deploying to a foreign country in a foreign war?
Hey, I agree. Hey, bud, I agree with you there.
Can I ask
I'm
something?
on your side on that one, okay?
Why is our overseas army going to all these countries and engaging in war?
Yeah, well, it's a good point. Hey, where's my fucking Rumble Ramp plug-in? Is it not popping for me? What's going on here?
I got a question. Why do we military?
Exactly.
Adonis Paul, this $5 because Royce referenced a Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation tour. Yes, he got the reference. Thank you.
Except the Rhythm Nation outfits looked more like Nazi outfits, which was hot.
Keith O'Higgins, a black girl in a Nazi outfit is Mercer's exact type.
Are you kidding me?
Keith O'Higgins, I hope Susan's funeral is interrupted every 5 minutes with ads. Antipathy says, working now? Well, no, I can see the donations. It's just, there was a plugin I used to use. And it's just, I guess they must have changed it. Whatever, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I'll figure it out. Anyway, yeah, he's not even really a coach.
Well, let's go into history and figure out how that happened. That happened.
Hey, ask him about, hold on. Ask him what he thinks about 9/11.
And I'd like to know who owned the slave ships.
Yep.
Wouldn't it be great if he was that based by now? Jesse would be. There's an alternate universe where Jesse's even more based than Alex Jones.
Oh, yeah.
And
absolutely.
even more canceled.
Yeah.
Because George W. Bush and Dick Cheney went into the Iraq War based on lies, no weapons of mass
Hey, with you. Agree 100%.
destruction, no ties to Al-Qaeda, nothing with 9/11, and they ran out of bodies. They needed more bodies. They couldn't implement a draft. That would be political suicide. So what George Bush did was sign an executive order sending the National Guard into foreign deployment. The National Guard is not for foreign deployment. Their name says what they do. They guard our nation.
Weren't you anti-vaccine? Because you said that it was giving kids autism and then went on RT and said how great the vax is and how you took it? Mm-hmm. Because you're a fucking sellout. Jesse, you fucking sellout. That's all you are. You're a fucking sellout. Just like the rest of them. The moment you got your little TV gig, you have to go on CNN because you're going to make your little comeback in WWE, right? That's what's happening, right?
You're not even like the 20th best wrestler to come out of Minnesota.
Agreed.
Dodger from the Vietnam War, the rich white boy who bought his way out of it. I come from South Minneapolis.
Biden deferred a bunch of times from the Vietnam War too, though. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't care. Honestly, at this point, I think if you deferred and didn't go to the Vietnam War, you were the smart one, right? I think you're not a coward. I think you were like, I'm not doing that shit. You know?
My friends.
Look, I hate to break it to you, but you don't own the military-industrial complex and the Jewish banks anything. You don't owe them anything.
You don't.